Welcome to Benguet State University. Benguet State University was converted into a university in 1986. BSU has catered to students from all over the country. Eventually, it has also accepted foreign students. Over the years, Benguet State University has been continuously acknowledged and certified by national and international organizations, as shown in the following citations. ISO 9001-2015 certified, CHED SUC Level 4 University, Level 2 Historical Site in the Philippines recognized by the National Historical Commission of the Philippines. Top 3 among 111 institutional members of the Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities in the Philippines. Maturity Level 2 of the Prime HRM Systems and Competencies in Learning and Development. The first state university to have successfully implemented the Enhanced Electronic New Government Accounting System and the Electronic Budget System by the Electronic Financials Users Circle. The university has also offices that strengthen international relations and culture. The International Relations Office is the lead office in facilitating and coordinating international partnerships. The Center for Culture and Arts relives culture among students through songs, dances, and theater productions. The International Language Center offers programs in the teaching of English as a second and a foreign language. Apart from its academic purpose, the university boosted its existence in initiating and developing worthwhile technologies. The researchers of the university have been recognized because of its contribution to the improvement of the sciences and arts. In 2017, Benguet State University was awarded the Tanglao Award for Most Outstanding Research Institution given by DOST Picard. BSU is strategically located in the municipality of La Trinidad. The university has reached out to the community through its extension programs. Benguet State University, where opportunities lie towards success.
Meanwhile, in the library also, we're doing great in our initiatives and other library promotions. We also support the different student activities. Like for this one, the Open Access Week, we also set up 2 repository databases. And also, we set up an open journal system for the university. And we conduct a lot of face-to-face literacies. And of course, we are maintaining a lot of subscriptions and offline databases. And for this one, this is our main, the automation initiatives of the university. And of course, we maintain a lot of social media accounts. And as usual, the virtual library is jam-packed, and we cater to a lot of accreditations and audits. And of course, we attend seminars. And of course, we join the different wellness activities of the university. So, as usual, we are involved in linkages and maintaining a lot of learning commons in the university library. However, in 2019, as we all know, things happen for this pandemic. As a result of the pandemic, there are a lot of major setbacks in the library. First is the extreme low physical usage, and then the budget allocation, realigning the delays of funding. And then number 3 is the work from home arrangement when it comes to productivity. And then the less mobility of all, especially the staff. And then the restriction of clients. And then the last one is the shift to digital when it comes to accreditations and other validations. To counteract the different setbacks, we have some innovations and measures. So like for this one, the low physical usage, at least we are lucky to enhance our online catalogs, the different repositories, directories, and to offline databases. Actually, we developed two databases during this pandemic, and we renew all our subscriptions. We do also web harvesting and repackaging of data or information to be delivered to our requesting clients. So those are the our options while the usage is a little bit low. For the problem on budget, we do it on ourselves. That's why we're featured in one of the regional TV network for our pandemic response. Like for this one, we fabricate our own non-contact buzzer. We fabricate our hand wash dryer or hand wash area. We fabricate our own book quarantine area. And we fabricate also our own step-on toilet flusher. For this one, the sanitizer, we fabricate it. And we install our own silicone dividers in the different sections. And we utilize the existing duct tape for the arrows, and we fabricate our own foot bath. And for this one, the non-contact thermo scanner, we acquire it through simple sailing. We seal some wood crafts, including this fogger. We acquire this through simple sailing of wood crafts. And also for this UV light room sterilizer, it is a product of our simple sailing. And we utilize the existing PVC tubes in the stock rooms. We fabricate for the divider as a divider. And for this is our new innovation. We fabricate our own hands-free door opener. Okay. And we do realignment of budget also, so that we can purchase the fiberglass dividers in the different counter desks, and we construct an attic for AC air circulation in the different sections. We do also recycling and selling of scrap. That's why we managed to buy some equipment for the pandemic. We do plant selling, and like I have said a while ago, we do selling simple wood crafts. And we create two database during this pandemic. We archive here the different we've harvested and downloaded information or data, so that we can manage all those information for the clients easy usage. For the work from home setback and solutions, you might be asking why I included it. I think we have a number one problem: internet, equipment, and work ideal for home base. And the number one issue for me is the productivity issue. So I think we need to understand those things happening. It's really a pandemic. So for me, we need some acceptance of the realities and tolerance sometimes. Okay, so we are lucky in the library that we have a lot of databases being hosted in the university, so that at least we have our own username password, we control it, and then we can work it remotely in our houses. We're lucky also to have extra laptops, so I issued those laptops to some of my colleagues so that we can respond the queries on the web. 24/7. For the problem on mobility, we have email, chat, SMS, and call as our solution. And for now, we launched the Know Your Clients. It is a follow-up communication to solve the problem. And we also do book scanning for email delivery for the who requested a copy. And we also improvise our discussion room. We use it for our online class and webinars also. And we also maximize the two-way radio to solve the problem on mobility. So these are our simple solutions as regards to mobility. In number 5, for the quarantine restrictions, we have solutions also. We implement a lot of protocols, and we redesign our spaces to 50%. And we add some protocols also in the pantry, so that we use the microwave oven and electric kettle to disinfect the utensils. And then the last one is the digital shift setback and solutions. Everybody is into physical learning spaces. Then this pandemic suddenly shift us to digital. So it become a stress among us librarians because we are forced to learn new skills like video editing, online class, infographic designing, and repackaging and others. So this sudden change in what we do is drives us to a setback. But nevertheless, it is a good setback, and we are lucky that in our library we are a little bit adaptable, and we have existing practices in the library. That is why we managed to overcome this digital shift setback. Okay, how I envision libraries after the pandemic. The first one is local content. Local content is very important for me. We need to provide access to the knowledge being created by the community or the institution, and we need to maintain also our way of services, which is the being a hybrid. So we need to cater to traditional and a little bit high-tech clients, and we need to be responsive, resilient, and sustainable also. So that's how I envision the library after the pandemic. And what are the takeaways that I can share with the library communities given the outlook ahead? The first one is pandemic will stay longer than expected. We need to adapt to our employer to stay relevant. So for now, during this pandemic, we did not need to insist on our job descriptions. The important thing is we will survive, and we must plan for responsive, resilient, and sustainable services. Responsive, for example, is at least 24/7 you have the library is available, at least for queries and other concerns. For the resilient, even during pandemic and other disasters, at least you are still opening. And for sustainable services, one example is that at least you have two options or two servers for our databases. One it is available in the cloud and a local server. So even during internet uh, harsh conditions of the network, at least you have the local server to connect on. So those are the things. One example, another example of being sustainable is we can apply the implement, uh, install a renewable energy in our library buildings. So even if there is a power shortage of current or power, we can still do our thing in the library. So those are my takeaways for those during those times. During these times, and the last one is this pandemic is an opportunity to change. So a lot of us drastically changed to uh, a little bit digital services. So at least there is a positive outcome of this pandemic. So that's all, and thank you very much for uh, listening.